Namaskar, good morning, Ram Ram, and I hope all the family members of Orchestra English are very happy, good, and I, always pray to the God for all the my not subscribers. You are the family members. What I always say. And today's video is very important because on 23rd of Feb, the Mars, the planet of aggression, the planet of will, courage, anger, everything, the planet of action is going in the Aquarius sign on 23rd Feb 2026 to 2nd April 2026. Now, what it means for all the 12 ascendants, first we need to understand that in Aquarius, a sign ruled by a Saturn, Mars is like a soldier working in laboratory and isn't about brute force. It's about strategic disruption, technology, and a group efforts. Rebellion with a cause, high-tech energy, and the humanitarian drive, because this is 11th house. And the challenge would be like mental restlessness and my way or highway thinking. It should be controlled. And you see, when we talk about Mars, it represents action, energy, courage, blood, drive, and anger. And Aquarius represents idea, society, technology, future vision, networks, detachment. And when Mars enters Aquarius, as I told you, a soldier working in laboratory, and the energy becomes idea driven, action becomes unconventional, anger shifts from personal to ideological, courage is expressed through innovation, rebellion, and reform. And Mars here is in such a position that three other planets will be there. I will make one separate video for how all these planets will behave here. But before this, a good thing is this, that the Mars has a ninth aspect of Jupiter. Jupiter adds wisdom, ethics, direction, and a higher understanding. Mars, if fire becomes guided, not destructive. Now the Jupiter, the most benefic aspect of ninth aspect of Jupiter is there. This is a time to channel energy consciously. Although I told you there are the different planets, I will make one whole video on that, how all five planets will behave. But this is video focused on the Mars. This is not reckless Mars. Otherwise, Rahu is there. But again, this is Mars learning how to act with purpose. This is Mars. And Mars generally has a three aspects. I'm going to discuss all three aspects. Fourth, that is a emotional and a domestic areas which it represents, the possessiveness, the protection, and the seventh aspect is relationships, partnerships, and public interactions. Eighth aspect, definitely a sudden events, transformation, hidden things, hidden matters, health. With Jupiter guiding Mars, these areas demand mature action, not impulsive action. So let's go step by step. Let's go sign by sign and try to study this, the combination of Mars here in the Aquarius sign. So we will start from the Aries sign. Before we start, I will just like to, this is not any promotion. This is not anything which I only want to say, because I went daily in my consultations, in my classes, I see that people want to change the planets, not themselves. This is my pain area, because long association with astrology and myself as a student of astrology, myself as a devotee of astrology, I gone through the several pains in the life, and I examine that we need to change ourselves, not planets. They will not do anything. They are already there in your chart to give you something, and you are trying to change that planet is million miles away. No, you need to change yourself. So this is a slogan, let's change ourselves, and I hope you people will try to do this, and I will be the happiest person once you do this. And the Aries ascendant, Lagan Lord, is coming to the 11th house. Now this can be the wonderful position for the Lagan Lord to come in the house of wishes, to come in the house of gains, social networks, society. So how it will go for you people? First of all, if I see the placement, this is a Lagan Lord here. So the gains through the networking, gains through the teamwork, social platforms will be the place where you will gain. And if some people want to educate themselves, then this is the time when you can have a skill-based learning, a short courses favored for you. And you must do this because learning will bring you the gains, this is sure. Because when planet is sitting here, this is a 511 axis, and the 5 is learning, and you do the learning and your gains will increase. And in cases of love relationship, friend circle influences your relationship. Maybe you have some very aggressive or passionate relationship in your friend circle, and you need to control your anger, and overexertion should be avoided at this point of time as far as health is concerned. And this is pure that socializing will be on your cards. You are going to meet so many people, and maybe meet some new people, someone you meet new through your existing friends. And this, you're meeting with people, and creating a network leads to profits, promotions, gains, and focus is sharp. So now the aspect of Mars is also very important. Before I go for the aspect, the fourth aspect of Mars always is up. Wherever that Mars aspect will go, you will be the possessive about that thing. You will be the protective about that thing. Now Mars aspect will be on the second house. It shows that yes, at that time of point, your speech will be of main concern for you, because that will be the most sharp, most aggressive speech. But this is also true that at this point of time you are having gains, and you will be very protective and possessive about your bank account, about your saving, about your family, about your belief system, what the sanskars you have accumulated here. So more, this Mars fourth aspect will definitely make your family sometime very suffocated, that why he's so aggressive and so strict with us, asking questions every time. But this is a person who is trying to protect the family. He's possessive about that. He's possessive about his money, his wealth, his gains. And the Mars seventh aspect will be on the fifth house. Now this say that relationship with your love relationship should be now the more aggressive relationship. There can be fights little bit between you and your loved one. There can be difference of opinion. There can be such difference of opinion, or a sharp aggressive relationship with kids also. Although if you see the sign, there is a sun sign Leo, and this is a Mars on friend, but still Mars will not shed his natural capacity or natural nature of being angry or aggressive. So whenever you want to maintain the relationship with kids and in love relationship, you should be very careful. And because your speech is also under scanner, so if definitely you will speak something sharp, something aggressive, something in anger, that can be problematic for relationship. And as far as eighth aspect is concerned, which is on the eighth house, seventh house. Now this seventh house aspect is saying that your enemies now will not survive in front of you. Competitions you are going to clear. In litigations you are going to win. Yes, there will be some hidden enemies at workplace, but definitely Mars will take care that no enemy should make worry you. There will be some hidden loans. Mars will take care, just wave off this, just delete this all hidden loans. The only thing you need to take care, that you should be very careful while you drive. You should be very careful while you behave in your office with your colleagues. Mars is finishing hidden enemies. That doesn't mean that you should be very aggressive. You should be like fighting with your colleagues or at workplace. That can definitely are not very good for you. And the good thing here is that Mars is your Lagna Lord, and Lagna Lord is aspecting in the sixth house. So maybe some hidden diseases which are worrying you from so much time, Mars can make sure that diseases should go on. The only thing is you should be very disciplined and routine oriented. And gains are sure. Networking are expanded because Jupiter will aspect from the third house. Now your network will expand, your gains will expand, your social circle will expand. And especially if you are into the social media, if you are into the sales, marketing, if you are into this franchisee business, Now, Jupiter aspect from the third house will increase every single activity and the gains from that. Even your subscriber base, your followers base, all are going to, you know, uh, increase here. The only lesson for you people, because generally I don't, give so much remedies, but what I need to tell you, eighth house Lord is here, luck Lord is here. Okay, very good, no problem. But eighth house Lord is the biggest pain and transformation. So this is a time period when you feel some pain, or you feel some agony or some disruption due to your friend circle. There can be some, disturbance between the friends. This is a time period when you don't need to give money blindly to anyone, because eighth house Lord is here. So definitely, if you give money, so it will be difficult for you to get that money back. Help people, but out of your capacity. What you even don't, if someone will not give back, that will not harm you. So this is a time period. Focus area is your 11th house and 5th house, because 11th house, this planet is with several other planets, on which I am going to make video very soon. And wait for that video, because that is very important video. And thank you very much, and I hope and I pray that this, Mars transit brings so many gains for you, so many wishes you are come true at this point of time. I pray to the God. Thank you very much. And now let's move to the next ascendant. And before we go further for the Taurus ascendant, this is the next video what I am making, 5 planets in Aquarius sign after the 23rd Feb. What will be the condition for all the 12 ascendants? And I'm making this video, still now research is on, as it will be complete. I will put this video, very important. So stay tuned and subscribe, please, for this video. Thank you very much. Now let's move to the Taurus ascendant. What Taurus is bringing for you people. And you see, Taurus ascendant are the persons who are, very lovely people, but little but stubborn sometime. And the Mars is coming to their profession house. When the planet like Mars will come to the profession house, this is a house of your karma, your all life karma. And the planet Mars will make you a versatile leader here. On your professional level, definitely you are going to rise. Definitely there are the few other planets also which will influence, but Jupiter's aspect, I think, will give you, so much things on the professional front what you want. So as a career, strong ambitions at this point of time you will have, leadership opportunities you will avail, and definitely you are going to rock. But the only thing, don't come in confrontation with bosses and authorities. Only this thing. Because Rahu here will, several other planets will be there, and I will make a complete video on that. That can increase the intensity of Mars. So use your energy to be a leader, to be good leader, to be a mass leader, but don't waste your energy in arguments with bosses and authorities or at workplace. Now, as far as the people who are businessmen, they are going to expand their business. They will take some bold decisions, and they will think, now it's okay, fine. Now I'm going to expand my business, maybe foreign lands or somewhere else. And as far as this Mars is aspecting the 4th house also, so you need to make a work-life balance, especially when the 7th aspect is there on the 4th house. And maybe due to some stress, maybe overexertion, maybe overthinking in work, stress on bones can come, blood pressures can be the issues. So you need to act with patience. And there should be no ego clashes with the authorities, because planet like Sun will be also there with the Mars. And if you see, Mars is here as a 12th house Lord. So this is very clear-cut indication that the people who are waiting for a job abroad, they are going to get job abroad. Maybe they can go and work there in different countries. This is a time period of change. Maybe some people who want to work in MNCs living in their own country. So this is a time period when you are on the verge of change. But yes, change I can strongly see. Promotions I can strongly see. This is a good time period, either in the case of change or promotion. The only thing, if you are into Sadesati Dhaya or a second phase of Sadesati, then I never recommend change. I never say change the job or do something in the business. But yes, in other cases, there is expansion of business in foreign land, 12th house Lord is here, or you will start the import export business, something dynamic, something courageous, something full of will you are going to do in your professional career, either in the job or business. Yes, but there are challenges because other few planets are also here. That's why I'm saying I'm making this video. Wait for this video when 5 planets will be in the Aquarius and will bring different and difficult results or some easy results for some ascendants. But the thing is that Mars is here and seventh lord also is Mars. So seventh house lord when come here in the 10th house is it indicated that promotion is on the way. It's indicated that this is a time. See many birth charts where your wife or your husband can join you in your business and help you. This is the time period when you may be in confrontation with mother-in-law, or the health of mother-in-law will be concerned here, because this is a four places away from seventh house. This is house of mother-in-law also. Now in the case of health of children should be taken care, because this is a sixth from fifth house. So this is a bhavat bhava, mirror image, and what you need to see every time. Your in-laws will be very courageous at this time, so don't try to mess with mother-in-law. This is a third from eighth house. And the speech of your father. The speech of your father may be little fiery, because this is second from the house of father. So it should be taken care. If father is saying something, in Prashri we say this 10th house is also father's house. So no need to come in confrontation with father. You need to take care. This house, if you see the 12th house or from 11th house, so this is a time period when you will be very busy in your own job or business, or no time to have a socialize with your friend circles or social circles. And we see the aspect of the Mars from here. The fourth aspect will be on the Lagna, which makes you more aggressive, which makes you more restless, which makes you more passionate, which makes you more angry like a leader. So you should control your aggression, your passion, your nerves should be controlled. Yes, you want to work, you want to be a leader, you are doing very good, you are getting promotions, but it should not convert into anger any point of time, because it's seeing the Lagna Lord, so it makes you an aggressive person. If the aggression is in the work, it just definitely you convert that aggression into work, but that aggression should not reflect in your personality, that you are talking rash to the bosses or your colleagues. That is not good for you. And that's why I told you control this BP issues when you are in anger, and planet like sun is also here. So do clapping, this clapping exercise in the morning and deep breathing exercise. And the one aspect will be on the fourth house. Now this shows that maybe some people are going to buy a property, some people going to buy a commercial property, some people going to buy a flat, house or land. 12th house Lord aspecting the 4th house from 10th house. So this can be a case that you can buy, maybe that is according to state or country or different places. In India, we see people buy land and then they make shops and then they make residence on that. So both things can happen. Maybe you're going to buy some commercial property as an investment purpose, or maybe you are going to buy some flat or land and say, okay, let's do investment somewhere. Some people can buy office also for themselves, for their business. And this is a clear-cut expansion that I will show in end. But the Mars aspect on the 4th house always say you should not throw your aggression in the domestic place, that you are very angry at the office and you just throw all your anger on the family members. This is not good. And especially with the mother, you should be very careful, very courteous, because Mars is aspecting the 4th house. And now the one aspect of the Mars will be on the 5th house. This shows that the anger and all these things are transferring on kids and the love life also. Now, if someone is there who is hidden enemy of your love life or your kids, that Mars should be taken care. Mars, will try to delete that person. Okay, go away. And anything, whatever your kids trying to do, some hidden activities, they will be, now exposed. And so many things come to the picture, but you need to control your anger. Now Mars is there, 8th house, on the, your love life. So either you are into some hidden activities or your love relationship. So it should be come to the light, and you are the more angry person at that point of time. This is a brain also, 5th house, and maybe this is a point of time when you are involving into so many hidden things, but all things are going in the mind, you are not expressing to anyone. So need to take care. When the Lagn Lord, when the Lagn and the 5th house both are under the Mars scanner, Mars aspects, so you can be the more angry than the usual time. So this should be taken care. Yes, expenses on the card, but I told you that is on the property and maybe expansion of the office. Why I am saying this? Now Mars will have aspect from Jupiter from the 2nd house. That's why I'm saying you are expanding the property. Your expenditures will expand. Definitely, if your expenditure will expand, then only you will buy the property. Na? How other than this you will buy the property? Maybe some people are going to get inheritance gains. I can see definitely gains house lord in the 2nd house and aspecting with 9th on this Mars. So very good, congratulations. Leadership roles, job promotions, property, commercial, personal, everything on the way. So this is a very good time period, and I wish you best of luck. Jupiter's aspect is saving so many things, so many bad things Jupiter is controlling here. The only thing is the hidden activities or the hidden things which you should avoid or which you should taken care at this point of time, because 8th house lord is also Jupiter and aspecting here. So wish you best of luck with this remedy, that just try to be cool and calm at office place, not be very impulsive. That's what I can suggest you, because so many planets after few days eclipse 17th Feb, and then this your conjunction will happen with 5 planets together, and this is what I am video making on these 5 planets in Aquarius. So please subscribe the channel if you have not subscribed. So many such videos I am bringing. And one request which I always make, nothing is there is nothing I will get if you change yourself. Only this is my duty. If I am thinking I am an astrologer, it should be right thing what I can tell people. Let's change ourselves, not the planets. So this is the time period of changing ourselves. This is my 2026 slogan. So thank you very much, and now let's move to the Gemini. What Gemini people are going to do in this period, when the Mars will come to their Bhagistan, Mars will come to their fortunes, their long journeys, father. So this is the foremost and the first lesson, that when Mars will come to the father's place, so father can be very aggressive and passionate and in action mode, or maybe you are in some confrontation with father which should be avoided at any cost. This I told to the Taurus ascendant people also. And this is a time for higher studies. This is true. Philosophy, so many certifications you can go for. As a career point of view, always listen to your father, your mentor, your guides. They will definitely guide you very good. And the Mars is here. So ideological difference is a different thing. You can sit and talk to them. That is not a problem. But at this point of time, your key is an intellectual connection. That is good for a long distance also, long term plannings also. Travel for business will bring luck and support from mentors and bosses. Excellent for the higher studies and for the spiritual research. That is not a problem. And when Mars is here, then if you see, the Mars is here as a 11th house lord. 11th house lord, whenever come to the 9th house, this is one of the best and favorable position for the 11th house lord. Now your wishes and fortunes are connecting hand together, and now you will get all the fortunes. You will get, every your wish will come true only with the help of this fortunes thing. Gains will be from fortunes, long journeys will be favorable, father will help you in fulfilling your wishes. The only thing I told you, that you should not be aggressive with your father. That is the only case I can see here. And house of gains, house of wishes, and house of friend circles. Now these are the friend circles who are helping you to making your fortunes. This is a time period when you have some religious activities at your home, and your friend circle is coming there. So many things happening. And Mars here, as this is a in Kalpurish Kundli, the house of Jupiter, and Mars is a very good friend of Jupiter. If you can control your aggression and passion and channelize in a proper way, then definitely this Mars will give you so much things here. The only concern when I see the second lordship of the Mars, that is a sixth house, and sixth house lord when come to the ninth house, that bring challenges to the fortunes. It just challenge you. You will face that challenge, and definitely you are going to earn from that. You are going to win. This brings health issues to the father, especially blood relationship issues, or some, ask father not to drive at this point of time. This is a time period when you feel that your enemies are directly challenging your destiny. They just try to stop you from doing something. If you are into the medical field, the finance field, the loan department, or if you are into this, you know, finances, loans, medical field, then definitely if you're in this commission business, then you are going to earn commission because Mars is aspecting the third. I will talk about aspects also. Now you need to take care of your calves, of your legs, because Mars is there as a sixth lord. So you should be very careful. And if you feel there is any dispute or a controversy arising between you and your father or a guru or a mentor or a bosses, at the same time you should be very careful that this controversy is sparking at this point of time. After a few minutes, when I have a war of words with my mentors or guru, what you have achieved? Nothing. If they are telling you something, if they are advising you something only to solve your problem and get you on the right path, this you need to understand. So, mix of things, but what now aspects are bringing. I already told you that the fourth aspect is on the 12th house, which shows that this person can go for the research studies, technical studies, engineering, IT related studies. Abroad, you can go for these certifications and degrees. So, higher learning is there on the way. 12th house connection you can see. And you should be, at this point of time, you will be very possessive and be very protective about your expenses thing. Every single thing you are calculating. And maybe some point of time, this can be the debate thing with family or with father, that I don't know why these expenses are happening. I'm trying to controlling. Because Mars fourth aspect, wherever it will go, it will try to control that house. Be very possessive and protective about this thing. You will be very possessive and protective about your spiritual learning. This is the time period when you can aggressively do the charity. So this is good. I think to doing charities or going abroad, all these things are good, but you should be very careful about your long travels. Everything should be checked twice because sixth house lord is here. So you should be careful in documentation thing also, booking the tickets, visas, everything should be, you should be carefully check everything twice. Though I think that 11th house lord is also here, so it will be fruitful for you and bring gains for you. Now Mars other aspect will be on the third house, which is a favorite house for Mars. Now this Mars aspects make you the courageous person. This Mars increases your willpower, but this also bring aggressive relationship between neighbors, with neighbors and with younger siblings. This you need to take care, that your communication should not be the fiery communication. It should be very careful communication. And the seventh aspect of Mars here is also saying that with the help of your social circles and community, if you are into some commission business, that is going to increase. Your gains from social media, if you're in the YouTube, Facebook, Insta, that are going to increase. In publishing, in writing, you are going to do very good. If you are a journalist, you will write so sharp articles. If you are a TV journalist, maybe your words can be so sharp on the TV, so it should be taken care. Words should be sharp, but dip in the honey, so it should not break the norms. This is what I can tell, because being a journalist for a long time, I know all the things. So this is a time period with increased courage, increased willpower. Everything is okay for you, but Mars, wherever will see, definitely bring aggressions. And I find one thing missing here is the peace of the mind, because Mars is aspecting the fourth house also with the hidden eighth aspect. Now this, there is something hidden in your mind going on, which is continuously, making you worry. But any person who is trying to cheat you regarding property or vehicle, any person who try to, um, put some enmity between you and your mother, that will be finished by Mars, because eighth aspect is there. Now you will be able to discover some, hidden things about your property, about your vehicle, hidden aspects of something regarding family members. So it can little disturb the family environment here, or the health of the mother can be the concern. Or this is a time period when you can buy the property home, away from home. Away from home you can buy some land. And maybe, when you are into this process buying of land and all these things, so sometime there can be a debate between mother, father and you, that why you are buying, who will take care, what is investment opportunity here, this and that. So Mars, eighth aspect here, definitely you will able to reveal so many domestic related things and problems and property related things, which then you will try to control, maybe in the form of documentation or whatever. And the good thing is, the superpower, the Jupiter is in your Lagna and aspecting the Mars with the ninth aspect, being a 10th Lord. So I think this is a good thing. Mars is going to give you so many things with the blessings of Jupiter. And whatever I told you, maybe there are some negativities, but I think Jupiter will control all the negativities. But the only thing is the other planets which are coming very fast here, the 5 planets in the Aquarius, this will be the time period 23rd onwards. Till the time, I think on the first week of the March, some planet will change. Till the time this will be the placement there. So I'm making video on this, on detailed video on this thing. So Mars here in the ninth house is bringing so many things, including the higher education and the expansion in the long travels and the business and the property. Everything is there. Only thing is to need the control your aggressions with your mentors and father and guru, with your mother, and control your communication. It should not be fiery. You should be right in your point of view, but you should know how to keep your point in front of your family. So I wish you best of luck. And again, parents are God. I repeat this word, and sometimes people condemn me for this, but I don't worry, because I am saying parents are God, so no need to come in confrontation with them. Wish you best of luck, and I hope so many good things will come in front in on your way. But the only thing is how you perceive your that opportunities, and how you cash that opportunities is big thing. So let's move forward. Now the Cancer ascendant, what is there for the Cancer ascendant? Before this, 5 planets in the Aquarius. This is the next video which I am posting after this video. So stay tuned, subscribe this channel, give your blessings. And one thing which I will always say, let's change ourselves, not the planets. This is a mistake what we are doing daily. Now what is there for the Cancer ascendants? Let's see what is there for the Cancer ascendant, because in this case Mars is coming in the most difficult place, that is the 8th house. But the good thing is here, Mars has a different result here. It depends on the sign, it depends on your ascendant. And for you people, for the Aries, for the Cancer ascendant people, Mars is a good planet, yoga karaka planet. And the Mars is coming here in the 8th house. So what I can see, this is a house of research, and this is a sign of Aquarius. Sign is a sign of innovations, technology. So this is sure that if you are into the research field, if you are into some innovation or technology field, or you are into some surgeries, you are going to do very good. This is the time period when you will gain the maximum in this field. If I see for the Cancer ascendant people in the career, for some people there can be sudden changes, that I will tell according to the house lordship. Some people, maybe some your bosses will suddenly change, your departments can suddenly change, and a research based work if you are into, or maybe you now transfer to some data analysis team or some research based team, you will be transferred within the department. So this is the time period when I always say, when Mars is here in the 8th house, so it should be taken care that risky investment you should avoid. You should not go into the risky investment. So after investment, what I will suggest you, that the emotions, especially in the love relationship, that will be in the intense situation. The intensity will be so high that you should, calculate all the things before you act in your love relationship. And in case of health, yes, the blood whose Mars, this Karika is surgeries, all we see from the 8th house, stress issues, it should be taken care according to your natal chart placement and the Mahadasha, Antardasha you are going. So this is a period of transformation. Don't resist this transformation, because I always tell my students and clients also, whenever 8th house is approaching you or operating in your life, you should not resist the transformation, because this transformation is must for you, and you should change yourself according to this. Otherwise, if you resist, then definitely the pain will be here. And this is a place, this is a house which is in-laws house also. So you must have, or you maybe have some difference of opinion with in-laws. This is a time period when you should have verbally, some exchange of words between you and your in-laws. This is also possible. And any vehicle, if you are driving, if driving is your daily routine, you are going to office or somewhere else, it should be very carefully, because Mars is also Karaka for the accidents. And why I am saying this is only to make you cautious, not make you scared, because so many planets here in the transit with Mars. That's, I am making a one full video on this, the 5 planets in Aquarius, and you can see your prediction in that. For you have to, if you still not subscribed, please subscribe the channel. And Mars here is a lord of a 8th house. 8th house lord coming to the, 5th house lord is coming to the 8th house. Now this is a situation, the people who are into the PhDs, who are into the research field, who are into the data analysis, engineering, tech, IT, they are going to rock. They are going to invent something new. They are going to innovate something new in the field of medicine. Very good. But if you are not into this field and you are in the age group of like kids, students, then at this point of time, your studies may hamper. There can be problem. There can be, you are defocused in your studies. The one thing is, if you are going to, some people buy lotteries. If lottery is valid in your country and you buy lottery regularly, so this can be the time period when you can win the lottery. Why I am saying, gains house lord is here, 2nd house lord is here, 5th house lord is here. So every single lord, every single house which can make you win lottery, including the 8th house, is a speculation, gains and losses. So this can be the time period when you can win the lottery. But I'm not saying you buy lottery right now, because what your natal chart is saying, this is important to see, which dashantar dasha you are going through, this is important to see. I'm just making this prediction on the bigger canvas, that Cancer ascendant, few Cancer ascendant people who have a good placement and Mahadasha also, they can win the lottery. Now 5th house is love relationship also. So maybe at this point of time, you enter into some hidden relationship, or hidden relationship already going on. Maybe not your love relationship with whom you are. It can be revealed at this point of time. It can be revealed here. And then that can be the matter of pain. So there you need to take care. And you will be in intense pain, or here the emotions are very intense for your loved one, for your kids. Health of the kids should be taken care. And definitely, if you want your kids to do very good in studies, so tell them to study in a researched way, not from the YouTube, or not from like I have done this chapter, no problem. No, every single chapter, every single thing what you are doing, you should do in the researched way, in detailed, deep manner. And if you're already into the research studies, especially if your studies connected with foreign lands, because Mercury is also here, then definitely this will bring very good results for you. Because this kind of conjunction of so many planets here, they are very rare. Every day they will not happen. Now if it is there in the 8th house, take benefit of this thing. One of my student is also there who is Cancer ascendant and is very, very dear friend of me, like a brother. He have this combination, and during the class we were discussing that this is a time to win lottery, and maybe. And now the 10th house lord is also coming here. What is 10th house? 10th house is again your profession, your career, your bosses. That's why I told you I can say a big change in your profession, big change in your career. Or maybe some people may feel hurdles, may feel the internal politics, hidden enemies in your career. And some people's bosses will be in the pain. And some people will be in the pain due to bosses. But the people who are in the manufacturing, IT, engineering, tech, auditing, secret services, CAs, insurance, banking, occult, they are going to gain. They are in very, comfortable position here. This is a time period when maybe you can gain something from your in-laws, maybe especially from the mother-in-law, because this is, 10th house and the mother-in-law's house, and it is coming 11th from itself. So maybe you can gain from inheritance also at this point of time, because 4th house lord is also here. So maybe gains from inheritance is also on the way. So many good things Mars is bringing here. But if you see the aspects of Mars, then the 4th aspect of the Mars will be on 11th house. This shows unearned money is on the way. Unearned money will come to you. Money from multiple sources will come to you. And if already coming, you can comment. If not, then check out where you are doing mistake, because unearned money you will have at this point of time. You will be very possessive about your social circle. You will be very possessive, protective about your elder siblings. And sometimes this possessiveness and protectiveness becomes suffocating. And maybe your friends, you are very attached to your friends, and there is one friend with whom you don't talk, and you are telling another friend also, if I am not talking to that friend, why you are talking? You stay with me or that friend only. So this is a possessiveness which can bring suffocation. You will be very possessive about your gains and wishes. You have so many hidden wishes in your mind, and you will be so protective at this point of time that my every wish should come true, and you will not reveal the people what you are thinking. That's why maybe there will be some alignment confusion with your friend circle and your family members, because they don't know what you are thinking. And one aspect of the Mars is on the house of family also. So this is your speech. That's why I'm saying that with in-laws or with family, there can be a heat of exchange, verbal exchange with family members or in-laws. Mars aspect from 8th house also shows some dental related problems, some thyroid related issues, some lung related issues that should need to take care. And Mars in the 2nd house, making sure that this person can earn money from education field also, creative field also. You can earn money from lottery thing also, again subject to the Mahadasha and Dasha and your natal placements. And you can earn money from this profession also, especially the profession connected to the 8th house in occult. But the only thing is careful speaking and careful eating, because 8th house is a food habit also. So you should be very careful while you speak with your family. And no big decisions you need to take care regarding the wealth distribution or wealth if you just want to discuss with your family. Yes, inheritance matters you can discuss, and I already told you that you can gain the inheritance thing, and that's I can see the increase in your wealth as well. Now the one aspect of the Mars will be on the 3rd house, and whenever the planet like Mars is aspecting the 2nd and 3rd house in combo, I always say now you should be very, very, very careful about your communication and speech both, because now speech is in problem. You have a rash speech, harsh speech, and communication also in problem. But yes, You will be very courageous and strong willed at this time, but this courage and will is hidden thing. People don't know that you are so courageous and you can take any action, because this is a hidden courage within you. And your communication with your eldest younger siblings and your neighbors will be in rash manner, that you need to take care. And maybe at this point, maybe you discover some hidden things about your younger siblings or your neighbors. And if there is any person who want to put problem, who want to put enmity between your neighbors and your younger siblings, Mars will definitely punish that person, because this is a hidden aspect of Mars. And this is a time when you can transform your style of communication, way of communication, because Mars is aspecting communication from here. So this is a time when you can bring transformation. If you are in the sales and marketing field, then this should be done anyhow, because rash words and the fiery communication will not yield results in this field. So time to transform the communication, time to transform your relationship with your younger siblings and neighbors, and time to transform yourself in your attractions, because this is a house of attraction, and some hidden motives and some hidden attractions can bring pain. So it should not be anything hidden. And in cases of documentation also, you should be very careful while you sign a new job letter, while you sign something new, because it should not create problem due to this Mars 8th aspect here. So I wish you best of luck, and I hope so many good things will come on your way. The only thing is the speech and communication, what you need to take care. And your hidden personality at this time will be the talk of the town, because what you are in the front of people right now is not inside. So there is a difference between the two. So wish you best of luck. Drive carefully, speak carefully, communicate carefully, and very careful while you do any documentation thing. Wish you best of luck. Now let's move to the Leo ascendant. Before this, 5 planets are coming in Aquarius, and now I am making a video, a detailed video. Every single planet I will count here, every single aspect, the conjunction aspects, everything I will tell. So subscribe and stay tuned, and I will be there with this video. And let's change ourselves, not the planets. This is my request, please. Nothing you will achieve if you go to astrologers and tell me how I can change my Saturn, how I can change my Venus. No, nothing is going to change. You have to change yourself. This is the only thing I can tell you. Now let's move to the Leo. Now let's talk about the Leo ascendant. And if you see the Leo ascendant, the Mars is in the 7th house. Now this is the most critical condition if I see regarding the Mars, because this is a relationship house, wife or a husband or a partnership or a customer. Now the Mars when will come here with lots of planets, then definitely there the chances that the conflict or some hard verbal communications with life partner or business partner. There can be a condition of fights due to some different reasons, but it should not be the case for all, because I have to see the lordship of Mars also. But before this, the general prediction is this, that passion in relationship, aggression in relationship, and conflict possible. Partnerships become active. Definitely you will get the new opportunities, and but that partnership will go for long, that I cannot comment here. But with existing partners also, you will try to fight, you will try to debate. Public visibility will increase. You have to check your health, lower back and the reproductive area, because Mars is here. I think for the Leo people, they need to learn the cooperation, not the dominance. Now let's go to little detailing, that Mars here, if is 4th house lord, and 4th house lord is coming here, so this is the time period when you are going to buy a property on the name of the spouse, property on the name of the partner, or a joint property, or especially a land somewhere, if you're already in abroad or away from the birthplace, then you can buy there. If you are in your home country, then you can buy property or land away from your home. Land or property, both, joint or in the name of spouse, both are possible. And because Mars here is also fourth lord, so when fourth house lord is coming to the seventh house, so maybe the interference of mother is one who is creating the conflict everywhere. So the mother's interference, maybe spouse don't want, I don't want your mother to interfere in our relationship. This can be the reason. Now the Mars is here also, ninth house lord. So I can also see the long journeys for the business purpose. I can see not only the mother's interference, father's interference in your business, in your life. So because here Mars is technically the fourth house and ninth house lord, Kendra and Trikon lord, which is very good for you, but definitely Mars being a good or bad is not condition. The condition is Mars will never leave his natural tendency to bring conflicts and fights. I can see long journeys due to business. I can see long journeys with life partner, with business partner. I can see sometime conflict with customer. And because Mars from here will aspect with fourth on your 10th house, so this is a time period when you will be very productive and possessive about your business, about your position, about your status, about your name fame. This is a time period, if spouse is saying I don't need the interference of your mother, then you are also very aggressive with your mother-in-law, because 10th house is mother-in-law also. So this is, I think, something becoming terrain. If you are not respecting my mother, I will also not respect. But this should not be the case. You both should respect. Mother is mother. Don't matter that in-law or my own mother. So I always request you, don't be very possessive in your business. Don't be very protective, because you are possessive, you are protective, but somebody can feel suffocated. This is the time period have a conflict, when you have a conflict with your bosses. This can also be the reason. Maybe with bosses you don't have very good relation or some arguments. And if you see the seventh aspect, why I'm saying that you no need to in controversy or in debate with your authorities and bosses, because this Mars is putting seventh aspect on your lagna and making you one of the aggressive person. And already you are a Leo people, and definitely you will be aggressive very soon. So it's very important for you to control your aggression. Go to gym with your life partner and try to chill. Don't be very angry and aggressive person. And Mars here will make you confident, a person like leader, but with more of aggression. So need to control your BP. You not need to control your, you know, this angry behavior with bosses or life partner or business partner. And Mars with eighth aspect will definitely see your second house. That is now what I want to say, that because when Mars consecutively, Lagna and second house, both are under Mars aspect. So this is where I can see the rash speech. This is where I can see the rough you are speaking. You are trying to fight with anyone. And sometimes your this speech will be also very, whatever you will speak, not very clear speech, hidden speech, I can say. This is a time when you can you know go for this hidden money, hidden wealth, that people should not know about this, because eighth aspect is there. But one whoever will be the the person who can want to bring enmity between you and your family, Mars will definitely settle down that person. But your speech is under pressure, your speech is going to harsh, you are going to aggressive. And your karma sthan, the 10th house, here also Mars fourth aspect, definitely Mars is saying you please cool down. And the only one thing positively which I can say, is that Jupiter's aspect from the 11th house, the house of wishes, help your partnerships grow, help your business grow, and this Jupiter will help you cool, calm, and this Jupiter will give you the wisdom with whom, how you need to speak, because this is Jupiter's aspect. And ninth aspect of blessings, your wishes from your partners, wishes from your business, definitely that are going to true. No problem in this. So Mars aspect is everything. When we talk about controversies, when we talk about different fights and everything, so only the Jupiter is planet which is trying to save you from this thing. This Jupiter's wisdom is also have the energy of eighth house, again the hidden energy. If you are into the occult, if you are into this eighth house professions, then that is more good and more money you are going to earn. This is not a problem. So I wish you best of luck. And I want to say that, this is not just a single transit. Four other planets will be here very soon. I am making this video, five planets in Aquarius. Now that what it will bring for you in combine, and all that planets you can see: Mars, Sun, Mercury, Rahu, Venus. So get ready for this video. Very soon, in few days, I am going to do this video. And I will tell you remedies also what you need to do. But for you people, the only thing is to control your nerves, control your image, control your speech, and the rest Jupiter will handle. Wish you best of luck, and I hope that more good results are on the way, the more good partnerships, the more good expansion in the business. Only thing is, this Mars will give you the power to negotiate with business partners in contracts. So blood pressures you need to manage, don't overexert, and avoid ego clashes. This is a remedy for you, very simple remedy. Wish you best of luck. Now let's move to the Virgo and see what is their beautiful placement for Virgo. Now for the Virgo ascendant, Mars will be in the 6th house. Mars in Upche houses is very good. 3, 6, 10, 11, very good results. Now here when Mars will come, definitely there is some controversies or some fights between the colleagues or at workplace. You will be very aggressive. You will try to behave like a leader. So there can be there I can see the conflicts here. And for the most important also, this Mars is here, so drive very carefully, very careful about your health, about small accidents, blood related issues, all these things you need to take care. Because you see, when Mars is there in the 6th house, definitely this is a Shatruhanta Yoga. Mars will definitely eliminate your enemies. That is not a case. Victory over competitions, victory in litigations, strong performance at job, recognition. Maybe you are the person who are looking for a team leadership, and definitely you are going to get, if you are in the Mars Dasha, Antardasha especially. And for health related, you should be disciplined. And for old health issues which are going on, this is time to resolve that old health issues. And love life, maybe this is ignored this time due to the less focus on that. Use Mars for the discipline, not overwork. One is disciplined, one is overwork. If you go office from time to time, 9 to 5 or 9 to 7, what is your timing, and you work there properly with confidence without any extra breaks, then definitely that will bring good result for you. But if you want to overexert, if you want to work for more stretch working hours, you are staying more at office or at work, that is not good for your health, definitely. And if you see Mars is here, this is the time period. Maybe you want loan for this land thing, property thing, you will definitely get the loan. If you want to clear your old loans, definitely you will able to do. See, you will able to clear all competitions and all the interviews, whatever you want. That is not a point. The only thing is, if you see the lordship of the Mars has the lordship of the 8th house, and whenever 8th house lord will come to the 6th house, that is bringing hidden enemies at workplace. Yes, that is a case also of pain to enemies. But when it will go to pain to enemies, when enemies will come. So first the enemies will come, the hidden enemies, and then this pain is coming to the enemies. Pain is coming to the enemies. So sixth house lord, whenever will go to some place, or eighth house lord, it will bring its energy there, definitely. So eighth house lord is coming here. This is called Vipreet Raj Yog. But this eighth house energy is also saying that you should be very careful regarding this diseases thing, because eighth house is a chronic diseases, hidden diseases. And at this point of time, maybe some diseases which you are already ignoring now come to the picture, now come to the screen. And maybe you have, this is the right time to resolve these diseases or go for the treatment. If you see eighth house lord is coming 11th from itself. So in the case of, in-laws, maybe your in-laws at this point of time may have some gains. This is a place from where you are gaining from, in-laws for inheritance, because this is 11th from this house. So this is gains of in-laws also, and gains from inheritance also. So this can also be condition. And now Mars here is also a third lord, and third lord whenever will come to the sixth house, this is a short travels due to your job, due to your, profession. This is your communication, and your communication is coming to the workplace. So communication or debates or disputes within the employees, within your colleagues. This is a time period maybe when your, younger siblings are interfering in your job. This is time period when you need to take care of your cervical thing and all these, shoulders part, your hands. Third house lord is coming here, and now so many other planets are here. So the journeys I can see for your job purpose, but there are certain hurdles also in that journeys that we also need to see. The fourth aspect of the Mars will be on the ninth house. This shows journeys, long term journeys, long run journeys, but again the hurdles also there. This shows conflict with father. This shows sometime maybe, you are very possessive or protective about your father, about your mentor, about your guru. But this shows debate with father also, debate with guru also. So you need to take care that in aggression you should not speak harsh words to the father. And during this time you can also maybe go for the long journeys as well, because Mars seventh aspect is on the 12th house. I can see expenses on the medicines, on the hospitals, on the litigations. So the best thing is donate medicines. Help someone who is in the litigation and he need money or she need money, help them. Donate medicines, do seva at temple. People who are diseased, people who are, patients, give them food, give them medicine, try to help them in all ways. And this is a chart. I have two people in my home, those who have chart. And when I am doing this video, I got call from my niece who have this combination. And she asked that, I don't know why I am getting so much angry these days. And when I see her chart, she was going through Saturn Mars, and Mars here will impact this first house also. First house, Lagna with 8 Drishti. Now this is giving you an anger. Now why in her case she is getting, because when I am making this video, Mars is still in the Capricorn sign, because from the Capricorn, 8th aspect is going on the 12th house where her Lagnesh is. So that's why Mars is creating anger issues. But now in your case also, and you will be in anger position, and even you are not getting why. I was asking her why you are getting angry. She said, I don't know. So this will be the case that maybe due to hidden enemies, maybe due to the work pressures, maybe due to more travels, or maybe due to some health issues, or maybe due to some, the reason you don't know why I am angry, but I am angry. This will be the case with you. Eighth aspect is there. Now, if there is any hidden enemy who want to, do something bad with you, Mars will definitely settle down that person, because hidden enemies Mars will handle. The only thing is you need to take care of your mental physique, you need to take care of your mental health, physical health, because Mars is aspect, and especially if Mars is in Dasha, as I told you in this my niece case, she's in Saturn Mars, and Saturn is a lord of this house also. That's why she feels disturbed. So try to control your anger. The best way is to try to be more disciplined, do exercise, go gym. And your word should not, I'm not getting time. If you're not getting time, then definitely you will be in anger, you will fight with people. So best is to go gym, follow the routine. So Mars in the sixth house is good position for getting loans, or just paying your old loans, for getting more disciplined to be a leader in a job. But the same Mars, because of this eighth house lordship, definitely creating problems. That I'm telling you one more thing. Wherever eighth house lord comes, this is one more formula, that you should be very secretive about that house. Maybe you are feeling that you are going through some disease. You should not tell anyone other than the doctor. Just have the treatment. Maybe you are going to be promoted at workplace. Should not tell your colleagues, tomorrow I will be promoted. I will be the team leader. Definitely your enemies will spoil your this thing. So wherever eighth house lord is coming, we have to be very secretive about that house. Maybe you are getting loans, or paying back loans. Don't tell anybody. Don't reveal your discipline, your routine. People will ask you, oh, very fit you are looking, what you do these days? Oh, I wake up 5 in the morning, and the yoga and the meditation and gym and the exercise. You see, next morning this routine you will not able to follow. So don't disclose your sixth house related things, your job related things, your workplace related things, your discipline, routine, loans related things, your health related things. You should be very secretive. So follow the discipline. Don't argue at workplace. Don't argue with father or mentors. Be very careful while your expenditure. It's good rather to donate, and don't be aggressive and over expressive, because Mars will see your lagna. And careful about your health. Any hidden health issues, just go for test and find it out and take medicine. Thank you very much. I wish you best of luck, and I hope. And one more video, because this Mars is not alone here. Four other planets are here. So how these five planets together in a one house is going to impact all the world 23rd Feb onwards up to 2nd March. This is very important video. That's what I am preparing. So wish you best of luck, and please don't try to change the planets. Try to change yourself. This is a theory. Whenever I do consultation, I know that what people expect from astrologers are big remedies, stones, and everything. And I always tell them, nothing will change you. These remedies, this only remedies will not change you. You have to change yourself. Then these remedies will help you. They are just a helping hand. You see in the gym, when some person is doing the weight, then definitely you see one person is helping like this with the fingers to help him to, but if you think some person will help you to do all the weight, all the exercise, this is not possible. You have to do the karma. Help you will get from remedies. This is my concept always. Thank you very much. Now let's move to the Libra ascendant. In case of Libra ascendant, Mars is coming in the fifth house. Fifth house is your intellect, your brain, your purva karma, your kids, your love life. So I think the idea you already got, that what Mars will do here, because so many planets already here. I am making the full video on that. But for the Mars, definitely this Mars can make you more aggressive in your love life. Maybe you can, fight with, or having, dispute with your love life, in your love relationship, whosoever, girlfriend or boyfriend. This Mars definitely can make you more angry on your kids. This Mars will make your kids also very aggressive and angry. Maybe they can do very good in sports. That could be the case. But because this is brain, most of the time you say, why I am angry? So much pressure on my brain, on my mind. I don't know. I'm sitting here. I'm just getting angry. People will say, family will say, what's wrong? You tell us, please. I don't know what is wrong, but I am angry. So this is a time period when you can chant Hanuman Chalisa or Hanumanji's name to chant, to cool yourself. And whenever Mars is here, try to use your brain in some technical activities. If you are doing some startup regarding Mars, regarding technical things, that will be fruitful for you. But more you will involve your Mars in the technical activities, in the games, in the sports, that will definitely help you to channelize energy of your mind. Otherwise, Mars here, definitely can create problems. Maybe the students who are in the science study, tech study, they can do good. And if you see the lordship of the Mars here, Mars is a second house lord. Now, definitely, I'm sure if you this time you will go into some startup, which is technical startup. You go into some innovation, some technology related things. You are going to earn money. Money is coming from the fifth house. Second house lord is coming here. So maybe your kids can do something very good in the games, in the sports, winning the prizes, or your kids can discover something app or something like technically very good thing which can bring money for you. Or maybe you are teacher and you are finding some different ways of teaching, or you are into some technological field, you are into creative field, you are into problem solving field. Definitely you are going to earn money. The only thing is speech is coming here and in infliction with Rahu. So your speech with your kids and the love life should be very, very, very careful. Otherwise this speech can break the relations. That is true. And now this Mars is also a Markesh for you. And when Markesh is coming to the fifth house, this is my stomach, my liver. So you need to be very careful what you eat, because more spicy you eat, more fast food you eat will create gut health issues, because Markesh is here now. This we also need to understand. And Mars is not only Markesh for you. This is a double Markesh for you, because Mars is also a seventh house lord. Now maybe due to the you know because seventh house lord is coming to the fifth house, so maybe you are getting angry due to your business partner or life partner. And Mars is coming here. So as a seventh house lord, when make connection with fifth house lord, sometimes we can say, love marriage is happening here. Maybe in some cases, some life partner is going to join your startup. This is the case when your life partner can get so many gains in the life if that field is connected with this technology and all these things, because this is 11th from life partner's house. So gains from partnership also I can see. But I can also see the disputes and the controversies due to these gains, due to seventh house lord is coming here. So you need to take care. Now the fourth aspect of the Mars from here will be on the eighth house. Again, the research and technology and the IT and the everything. So if Mars fourth aspect is there on the eighth house, definitely in this point of time in the research field you are going to do something very good. But otherwise you should take care the health of your kids, relationship with your love partner. And when Mars is aspecting the eighth house, careful regarding your health, gut health especially, I told you. Careful regarding some blood related issues, and also drive very carefully. Now the Mars is also aspecting your 11th house with seventh aspect. So this is a time period when you are a aggressive minded person. You are fighting with elder siblings, you are fighting with in friend circles you are very aggressive. But for some people this is a time period, maybe they can get some funding from the friend circle or elder siblings. This is a relationship of aggression. Yes, aggression is going there, but for some people, maybe this is a technology related thing. Your friend circle is helping you in all technology related things. They are the people, they are the person who are in partner with you in your startups. And again, the Mars 8th aspect on the 12th house definitely warns you about your health, your expenses, your hidden enemies definitely will be there, but Mars will handle them, no problem. Mars has an 8th aspect on the 12th house. So hidden expenses regarding love life, hidden expenses regarding children's. Maybe you find your phone and you see, oh, where is my 10,000 rupees? Oh, my kids spend on the games. This is a fun entertainment and gaming also. So you should be very careful regarding this thing. So this is a time when you have to, be very peaceful by mind. The only good thing happening here is the Jupiter's aspect, ninth aspect on this Mars from the Bhagya house. That's why I'm saying if there will be the startup, it will expand. There will be some technical things, it will expand. There will be some gains due to kids, it will expand. Jupiter is aspecting. Although Jupiter is not very good planet for you, that is a sixth house lord also. So Jupiter, wherever it will expand, definitely if it into technical studies or foreign studies, it will expand. But Jupiter sometime will also expand the disease. Jupiter sometime also expand your expenditure. So you should be very careful. This Jupiter aspect is a very powerful aspect. I'm saying this is a good aspect. But again, the lordship of the Jupiter is the third house and the eighth house, sixth house. So you have to be very careful, because all other four planets who are there, some are enemy of Mars, some are friend of Mars, their aspects also there. So that's why I'm making one detailed video on this. Today I'm talking only about Mars, but from 23rd Feb to 2nd April, this will be the placement in the one house. What is going to happen in that house, that we need to see. So I wish you best of luck. And one request, in which I am not personally going to get anything, but let's change ourselves rather than the planets. Either today you will come to me for consultation, then for some other astrologer, then another astrologer. Keep moving, and they will keep giving you remedies. Nothing will change, because we are not here on this earth to change planets. Planets are here on this earth to change us, and when you will accept this, then definitely you are going to get very good results. And that is my theory, because I worked on my life regarding these things. So I wish you best of luck. And now let's move to the next ascendant, which is Scorpio. Let's see what's there for the Scorpio ascendant, because your Lagnesh is doing this movement, so very important for you. And in case of Scorpio ascendant, I can see Mars is coming to the fourth house. Now, as far as Mars in the fourth house is concerned, Red Book don't consider here Mars very. If you see the Kalpurish Kundli, the Aries ascendant Kundli, then Mars is debilitated here. So Mars, when coming here, can disturb your domestic peace, domestic environment. Mother of the health will be concerned. If you are in the property dealing, in the property, business, that can be the good opportunity for you to do something very good in the property. That's I'm saying. For some people, this will be the time for renovation. Some people can do the relocation. Restlessness is there because this is a peace of mind. And the planet like Mars, aggressive planet, is coming here. So regarding property, that is okay. Renovations, relocations, buy and purchase, everything can happen according to your natal placement. But in the field of career, there you will feel the internal dissatisfaction also. Because this fourth and 10th is just opposite to each other. When there is something bad on the domestic front, professional life got disturbed. And when there is something bad in the professional life, domestic life got disturbed. Family emotions at this point of time will dominate you. And regarding health, chest, emotional stress, you need to manage at this point of time. Home life is busy. Possibly argument with mother or elders or someone in the home. Maybe you can do work from home. Real estate gains, I already told you. Peace of mind will be on the test at this point of time. You need to check, mark my words, but don't scare or don't know that what he's saying. Chest health need to be taken care, because sun will be also here in affliction and the Rahu will afflict all, and the eclipse happening here in this house. So best way is to do pranayam, the breathing exercises, deep breathing exercises, Kapal Bharati. This is very good. And now Mars here, if you see the lordship of Mars, then Mars here is as a sixth lord. So if you want loan for property, definitely you will get. But for some people, this will be litigation on the property. This is a dispute in the property due to, dispute in the family due to property. Health issues of mother can make you worry because sixth house lord is coming here. That's why I also told you to take care of your chest and chest related issues and heart related issues, because sixth lord is coming here. I can see work from home because sixth house is my job, and it's coming in the fourth house, so work from home is also possible. And definitely in COVID already people seen that how in the COVID times domestic violence increases, fights in the house increases, because everyone is at home. Now fight is possible. Now what Mars will do here? Definitely you are working from home, then there will be possible arguments with wife or a mother or a kids or anyone in the home. And now the second lordship of the Mars, if you see, Mars is your Lagna Lord. Lagna Lord, whenever will come to the fourth house, definitely person finds peace at the home, but this is a planet like Mars with the other planet sitting here. So it can create problems. This is a time to, maybe you can think of buying property or a land, time of relocations. And if you see the aspect of the fourth aspect of Mars, you will be very possessive regarding your business, very protective and possessive regarding your life partner, and this can be the possible reason for the fight. Why you are checking my mail, why you are checking my phone, why you are asking where I am going, when I am going. You are trying to protect, you are very possessive, but this is suffocating for the life partner. This is a possible argument with life partner, business partner, or a customer. This is a possible that maybe you are buying property in the name of land, in the name of your spouse, or a joint property can also be seen here. And the joint loan, that can also be seen. But yes, controversies and dispute, it can be seen. And the seventh aspect of the Mars will be on the 10th house, which clearly shows that this person should be very careful while he talk to the bosses or authorities. Because when you are working at home, then maybe they put more pressure. He's working from home, give him more work, and then suddenly you blast on the boss or the authorities. Why I need to do this much of work? This is not fair. This, that, because Mars is aspecting. So avoid this thing. Or maybe you are the person who can become the technical resolver. Maybe you can resolve something problem at your job, at workplace, with your technical mindset. Maybe because sixth house is also a quality control and problem solving, and aspecting the 10th house. So it depends on the natal charts placements also. And the eighth aspect will be on the 11th house. So anybody who is trying to putting enmity between you and your elder siblings and your friend circles, then definitely Mars will handle that person. But it also shows the hidden activities with your friend circle, hidden activities of elder siblings, hidden gains, or you may able to reveal some hidden activities of your friends and the elder siblings, and then there is a fight between you. Or you are keeping some property or something these kind of hidden gains you got from the property, and you don't want to reveal to your friend circle and elder siblings, especially elder siblings. This can create a confusion within the family. So this you need to take care. So I wish you best of luck. This is a Lagan Lord coming here. So property and family matters are definitely on the cards. And the best thing is the Jupiter's aspect here. But what this aspect is, this is an aspect from the 8th house. Now what is the 8th house? 8th house is again a difficult house. But Jupiter here is a second house lord. And Jupiter here is a 5th house lord. So maybe you can go into some technical research type of studies, maybe inheritance related wealth you can make at this point of time, maybe some hidden gains from the property or the sale of the property or sale of the vehicle. Maybe your in-laws supports you some way in the case of, some property or money or anything. So this is a good time if you're a researcher, if you're connected somewhere in the 8th house profession, but otherwise 8th house also brings some pain. So that's why I'm saying look after the health of your mother and health of your heart health, because Jupiter is also a markage, so we can't take lightly when Jupiter is aspecting from the 8th house. So wish you best of luck. And this is only just a small thing that Mars is coming here. Big thing is the 5 planets will be here from 23rd Feb to 2nd March. So this is a more crucial period when the 5 such planets who are your enemy or friend to each other or a mixed relation, what they will do in the one house, especially if you are into one of the Mahadasha. So that I'm making this video for you, and maybe in 2-3 days I'm going to post this video. But before this, one thing more, and that is let's change ourselves, not the planets. There is no benefit of me in this case, because when I'm saying that, try to change yourself, not the planets, because people come to me for consultations, then I see they go to that astrologer, somebody giving stones, somebody giving remedies. No astrologer, change yourself. Nobody's telling you. Everybody's happy giving remedy, and you're also happy. 30 minutes of consultation, he give me so many remedies. Remedies alone will do nothing. You have to change. This is a bitter truth. Accept today or someday. You have to accept. And that is my philosophy, what I want to tell every person. Scorpio Ascendant, bye-bye. We'll meet you in next video. And the Sagittarius, this Mars is going in very good location. The 3rd house, the house of courage, will, your, hard work. And Mars is here very good in this condition. But the Mars here can make your communication fiery. Mars here can bring controversies between you and your, younger siblings, disputes with you and your neighbors. This is very much possible. So many planets here along with the Mars. Mars is just a part of all these planets. But the Martian energy, definitely you will able to see here. If you are a writer, if you are a journalist, so you should be very careful while you write. It should not be aggressive and abusive to someone, so it can create problems for you. If you're in the sales and marketing, your communication should be very, honey-loaded communication, not fiery communication. You are here to do the deals, not break the deals. And this is a house of attraction also. So if you see the lordship of the Mars in your case is a 12th house lord, that's why I can't talk about this attraction thing. At this point of time, you can do aggressive spending out of some attraction. You like something, I want this laptop, I want this mobile, I want this house. Maybe you can go into some losses due to your younger siblings, and that can be the reason for the dispute. You are going to the losses due to some, error of neighbors, and you go into the disputes. This is the time when 12th house lord coming here in the visa house, so many planets here, so something confusion regarding documents and the visa. And the 5th house lord is also here. Now 5th house is the intellect, brain and the skills, and going to the 3rd house. So this is a time period when your brain is totally stuck in the communication with the siblings, with the sales thing, marketing thing, with neighbors. Your brain is there to resolve the things. Now this is the time period when your talent and skills can work combined. But 5th house lord is here. That is not bad house lord. But your communication with your loved ones and your kids should be very careful, because your communication is polluted here due to so many planets. And when the loss house is coming here, so it shows loss due to communication, loss due to siblings, loss due to neighbors, loss due to attraction. So you should take care, because the 4th aspect from here is going again to the challenges and dispute house in the 6th house. So maybe due to your communication, maybe in your frustration, You become very aggressive towards your colleagues at the workplace. This is also time period when the planet of loss aspecting your sixth house. So maybe due to your bad routine or discipline, health issues can arise. There is a dispute between your people who are working with you, or maybe the people who are working under you if you are a businessman. So you should be very careful while you are in a short trips or a journey regarding office or professional purposes. At this time you will be very possessive about your daily routine or your colleagues, or very protective about your workplace. Maybe you go to office and you say, how you touch my laptop, this is my system, only I can work here. You say, I need something, boss asked me to give, so that's why I'm touching your system. This can be the case. So you should be very careful while you communicate with your colleagues, and you should know the matter before you talk. And Mars here will also aspect the ninth house. Now, ninth house is a long journeys, ninth house is a father, ninth house is a mentors and the gurus. So you are the person who are very aggressive and egoistic while you talking to your mentors or guru or a father. Because sun will be also here and maybe aspecting on sign, that is the case. But again, the Mars is also aspecting and the house of the 12th house lord. So you need to use the energy of your fifth house, the intellect, how you need to speak, with whom you need to speak, with father, how you can do such type of communication. Mars from here is aspecting your bhagya. So more mindful you will be in your communication, the more you can gain. Otherwise, your energy, your this aggressiveness can create problem and losses for you. You should be very careful while you go to some long journeys. And the Mars from here will aspect the 10th house also. So what more one I think want to tell you, because 12th house lord is here and 6th and the 9th house where is aspecting. So maybe due to expenses on the litigations or on the medicines or on the health of father. So the 8th aspect will be on the 10th house. This is a case that maybe you able to reveal or able to see some hidden things on your workplace, and you are very angry and you fight with your bosses and authorities or the people working there. Maybe some hidden communications regarding your work and profession. Maybe you see some hidden mails, or you are doing some hidden mail somewhere to the HR or somewhere, and your bosses can fight with you. Oh, you are complaining about me. So you should be very careful in the communication, especially the hidden communication. And the good thing is that Jupiter is aspecting from the 7th house. Now the Jupiter's aspect will help because this is a Lagnesh aspect. Jupiter is your Sukhesh, 4th house lord, Lagan lord, aspecting the Mars. So he will try to control the damage. He will try to control your communication. He will try to give you all the wisdom what you need to be. So this is a good time, I think, but Mars is in very good place. I'm not denying 3rd house placement for the Mars is very good, but with the several other planets, that is the case. That's why I'm saying the main video I'm making the 5 planets in the Aquarius from 23rd Feb to 2nd March. What they are going to do in this 10-12 days, very important time period. So I'm making this video. Please subscribe. Definitely you will able to see within few days. And once again a request, whomsoever you want to go to any astrologer for consultation, but tell them I need remedies, but tell me how I can change myself. Till the time you don't change yourself, I'm giving you example. Suppose you have a kid at home and he say, my writing is very bad, my education is not good because you are not giving me the best facilities. From the next day you give laptop, iPad, all books, all pens, everything to your kids. Does it change something? No. It will change only when your kid will do all the studies with hard work. When focus he will bring into the studies, then these extra things which you provided will work for them. Otherwise, again, same remedies, remedies, remedies. You need to change yourself. This is my mission for 2026, what I am telling you. Now let's move to the Capricorn ascendant. For the Capricorn ascendant, the Mars is coming to very strategic place, that is the 2nd house, your speech and your food habits and your family and wealth. And for you people, Mars is like a Badakesh also. But yes, the 4th house and 11th house lord, we will talk about that. But this is a time period when I see something, disputes within the family, dispute regarding the wealth. Your speech is very harsh. Your speech is very rude. You are rude with the family. There is a fight within the family and with in-laws. So you should be very careful in your food habits as well, because Mars is here and aspecting the 8th house. And so many other planets also here, not only Mars. I can see the gains for you, because the 11th house Lord is coming to the 2nd house. So unexpected gains, hidden gains, gains due to social circle and society, gains due to your speech, gains in the family business. I can see gains. That is not a problem. 11th house Lord is coming here, maybe due to elder siblings, maybe due to friend circle, maybe due to your social network. You are going to, maybe you are going to buy some property also, or going to gain money from property, from rental income, from buy and sale and purchase of property, buy, sale of, purchase of vehicles, because 4th house Lord is also here. So maybe there is something discussion within the family regarding wealth and property and vehicles, and there is a dispute. For some people, this is a time to build property. For some people, this is a time to get income from rental income from the property. Beautiful time. That is not a problem. The only problem is that your speech is not good. Your food habits should be very controlled. And whatever you want to discuss with family regarding the wealth or the money or the savings, tell them, talk to me after 2nd March. This is not right time to discuss. Even after the 2nd March, 2nd March, Mars will be here. But still, if you want one exact date, then that is a, I think this date is wrong. Let me check, please. Read this date as the 23rd Feb to 2nd April. So 2nd April is the date when you tell family members, I will talk to everyone, but after 2nd April. Before this, no. So the aspects of Mars also counts. Now what aspects will do? The 4th aspect will go to the 5th house, your brain, your intellect. Now what you expect from the Mars when aspecting some, 5th house? You will be very protective in your love relationship, very protective and possessive about your kids. That will create a problem, that will create a dispute between you. They say, you are monitoring us, you want to be slave, we can't. You say, I'm just trying to protect you, I'm just make you learn that what to do, what not to do, which person is wrong, which is right. They will say, okay, please don't teach us. So very careful while you speak with your love relationship and with your kids. This can bring disputes. This is mind where Mars is aspecting. So Mars is, making your mind aggressive. But yes, the people who are in the creative field, in the sports, in the education field, in the technical education, for the startups, this is good. Maybe you're getting funding. And Mars from here will aspect the in-laws house, 8th house. This should be taken care, because it shows the disputes and the controversies with the in-laws, maybe due to the inheritance, maybe due to some another thing, because 8th house Lord will be also here, already here from the 13th. So you should be very careful while you talk to the in-laws. No speculative things you need to do. Yes, one thing I want to tell. For the few ascendants, I was watching that a beautiful combination is coming for this lottery thing, winning of lotteries and speculative gains. But that all depends on your dasha antardasha also. But whenever there is a connection of a 2nd house, 11th house, 5th house, and 8th house together somewhere, and dasha is also supporting, then this is a time for a lottery as well. But need to check your dasha antardasha and all other things, and if this lottery is valid in your state, your country or not, this is also concern. So be very careful with your speech. And the 8th aspect will be on the 9th house. So maybe in this point of time you are doing some hidden tantra mantra things, you are doing some things, hidden spiritual things, hidden dharma things. This is a time period, if somebody will try to put enmity between you and your gurus or your father or mentors, then this Mars will handle that person. That is not a case. This is a case when you will, had some hidden gains from father, hidden gains from long-term journeys, long run journeys, hidden gains from mentors. But yes, this is also shows argument and disputes with father or mentors or the guru. You should be very careful. You should not do anything ethical or hidden manner. which is not, which your father or guru is not find good. So be very careful about this. Money is coming, gains are coming, but with the aggressive approach of a speech, and the eating habits should be careful. No fight with in-laws, no fight with family. This is what you need to take care. And this is just a trailer, because the main picture is when the 5 planets will be in the Aquarius from 23rd Feb to the 2nd April. This is the time period when you need to take care very much. How I'm making this video and releasing very shortly. And one thing, let's change ourselves, not the planets. This is our slogan. Let's change ourselves. Go to any astrologer, get any remedies what you want, wear any stone what you want. But if you are not changing yourself, then nothing will change. So this is what I always teach in my consultations. And now the Capricorn is gone and the Aquarius is coming. And for the Aquarius, the Lagna is the place. No, you are the people who are most confused, most aggressive, because several other planets are here. Now Mars is coming here. You will be the person who is very angry person, angry young man or a young woman. You are the person who is confused also, extra aggressive also, angry also. Your personality is like, maybe people can say, is very person who always fight. So your image is under stake. Image is under stake. So you need to take care that how much aggressive you are, because this aggression can give you the, BP issues, can give you the blood pressure related issues, anxiety issues, because Mars is here. And if you see the lordship of the Mars in your case, Mars is a lord of a third house. So this is good in this case, that now the third house lord, your Purusharth, your will, your hard work is coming to the Lagna, and you are trying to do everything, whatever you can do. You say, I at this point of time, I want to work hard in my business, in my job, I want to do everything. Lord, third house lord is coming to the Lagna. Maybe your younger siblings or your neighbors are the people who are trying to influence you, who are trying to control you. Maybe sometime you never know who is guiding you, who is misguiding you, and you can be frustrated from this thing. This is a time period when your communication should be very careful. Now the communication lord is coming there and afflicted. How you communicate with the world, how you communicate on the social media, what you are posting, what you are writing, should be taken care, because your image is at stake at this point of time. If you see the other lordship of the Mars, the other lordship of Mars is a 10th house. Now whenever 10th house lord will come here, that is going to give you the name and fame in your profession, in your business. But the only thing is, this name and fame is a good or bad, that will decide by your natal chart and the placements, because here Mars will be in the afflicted condition, maybe with Rahu, with Mars, with Venus, with what is there, Mercury. So all different planet, 8th house lord, this lord, that lord, all will be there. So you need to be very careful regarding your image. Name fame is coming. You are very aggressive at the workplace. Your bosses are also influencing you and making you work for 24 hours maybe. But the only good thing what is happening is the Jupiter's aspect from the 5th house is the aspect which is giving you a wisdom, which is telling you what to do, what not to do. And Jupiter here in your case is a Markesh also. So that's why I'm saying these BP related issues, these diabetes related issues, all things need to be managed. And Jupiter here is your 2nd house lord, and along with this is your 11th house lord. Now here picture changes, because in both cases, either 2nd house or 11th house, money is going to come with your own intelligence, with your creativity, with your decisions. But the decision should be very balanced, and you should calculate everything before you took the decision, because Jupiter told you to make balance by mind. Gains are on the way, wealth is going to increase, but you need to balance the decisions. And you see the Jupiter's 5th, the Mars 4th aspect, which I told you, will be on the 4th house. So this is a time period when there is an unrest in the family. There is a fights with the mother, or domestic unrest because of your aggressive nature, or you are concerned about the mother's health. The 4th aspect is here. Maybe you are very protective about your property, very possessive about your property. Maybe you are very possessive about the mother. So this can sometimes creates the issues. And the Mars 7th aspect will be on the 7th house. Now, this is where your life partner and business partners are also under fire. You are very aggressive for the business, but you need to take care of your speeches, what you speaking, what you talking with whom. With life partner, you will be very restless. With customer, you can be very restless because so many planets aspecting the 7th house, not only the Mars. And if you see, as I told you, your communication is somewhere polluted because the 3rd house is Lord is coming here. So very careful while you talk to your wife or a husband or a life partner or a business partner or a customer. Yes, aggression in business is good. You want to be a leader in the business. Maybe you can connect your business to the online. That is good. Go ahead. But your speech should be very good or balanced while you talk to the life partner or business partner. And the 8th aspect is going on the 8th house. Now this is a time when I will clearly warn you, don't to drive, or rash driving is not good for you. Maybe this is a time period when inheritance related matters will be also solved. Some hidden things you will able to reveal at this point of time. Maybe some hidden things come in picture. Maybe you are into the research, and because Mars aspect is here, maybe you able to know some hidden properties of family are there. Why you didn't tell me? This is a time period of transformation. Maybe hidden things you can reveal about your in-laws, or maybe people are able to know your hidden personality things. Oh, this person can do like this, we can never believe this thing. And you should be very careful if you are anything into this hidden things, hidden activities, hidden gains, hidden relationships. Your interest in occult will be increased, in tantra mantra, that will be increased. But the Jupiter's aspect is there to guide you. Work everything under the guidance of Jupiter's aspect. Gains will be there, hidden gains will be there. Only thing is save your health, mind, and body, because that is a place which is heavily overloaded with the planets along with the Mars. And that's why I'm making this video when all the 5 planets will be there in your Lagna from 23rd Feb to 2nd March. What will be the position that time? What you need to do? How they collectively will affect you. So I wish you best of luck. And I hope that my slogan, which I started in 2026, that let's change ourselves, not the planets. This is truth, bitter truth. Maybe you can swallow or not. You go to the astrologers taking, they can ask any money from you, and then they will give you the remedy. And then you will be the very satisfied. And after few days, you will be again saying, oh, nothing happened. Because you are trying to changing planets. Saying change yourself, including me. That's why I written this, let's change ourselves, not the planets. So I wish you best of luck. Now let's move to the concluding sign, the Pisces sign. What is there for the Pisces? If you see, the Mars will be there in the 12th house. This is a house of subconscious mind. So there is some anger in the subconscious mind. This is a house of expenses. This is a house of losses. And your spending at this time will be very aggressive spending. Your subconscious mind is disturbed. Sleep is already disturbed from so many days. I'm not saying that now it will be disturbed. Now it will be more disturbed because Mars is here. And if you see, Mars is here, your spending is going aggressive. Your speed, this sleep is going disturbed. Your bed comforts are going to be disturbed. And what is the 12th house? Is a foreign land. In the foreign land, I can see a chaos because so many planets here. And if you see the lordships of the Mars, Mars is a lord of a 2nd house. Again, my wealth, my savings are going to the 12th house. Again, in the affliction, there will be the expenses on the family or the family, by the family, on the travels, and you don't know how this money is draining. I don't know where this money is going because every single money I want to save now drained out somewhere aggressively due to my spending. For some people, this is an aggressive income time from the different sources. Maybe this is a time when you are, having income from foreign lands, foreign places, due to some, you are doing some technical thing there or innovative things, you will definitely get. But yes, this is expensive expenses time also. This is a time to go away from the family also. And if you see, the second lordship is the ninth house. Whenever ninth house lord will go to the 12th house, so maybe you are doing the aggressive charities. This is a time period when you are going abroad with family and your budget was something like 500,000 rupees and you spent something 800,000 including the credit card. Now you are saying, how I will pay these loans, because Mars is aspecting the sixth house. So your spending should be very calculative. Make your budget, tell the family, I have this budget in my hand and we have to conclude everything in this. So you need to take care. Need to take care about your health issues. Mars is here in the house of hospitals, in the litigations. So this is a time when you need to be very careful and be involved yourself in the charities. This is a very good. And if you see the aspects of Mars, the fourth aspect of Mars will be on the third house, again the house of visa, documentation. So whatever you are going to do, if you are going abroad or anything else, you should be very careful about your documentation thing. Cross check your tickets, cross check your visa, that all people in family getting visa or someone is pending with that. If Mars is aspecting there, definitely there you are very possessive about your neighbors, very protective about your younger siblings, and that can be the reason of conflict or the fight between you and them. Your communication is definitely can bring loss for you, because Mars is aspecting from the house of loss. So you should be very careful. Even if you're a journalist in the writing, in the sales and marketing, you should be careful in your communication. Now Mars is aspecting the sixth house also. Now this sixth house aspect is a seventh aspect. So your health is under scanner. You should donate the medicines in hospital, should help the people who are in the hospital. Your wrong eating habits, because second house lord is going to the 12th house aspecting the sixth house. Your wrong eating habits landed you in the this disease and all these things. Your wrong spending habits landed you in the loans. So you should be very careful. Yes, this is a good time period if you want to just close your loans, because when second house lord is coming there and aspecting the sixth house, maybe out of your savings or the money you are just closing your loans, that is not a problem. But otherwise, the spending and the wrong eatings can land you in the problem of the loans or in the health issues. So you should be very careful. And the eighth aspect is on the seventh house. Now the fight with the partner. Now the controversies with the life partner and the business partner. Now maybe you are able to reveal some facts about your life partner or business partner. Now you are very angry and you are trying to fighting. Maybe the expenses is a reason. Maybe litigation is the reason, because sixth and seventh house both are under scanner. So avoid the litigations and controversies. And when Mars will aspect here, maybe you can get some hidden gains from life partner or a business partner. This is also possible. Or some hidden expenses. Both are on the card. So this is only a very small picture of Mars, because the full picture will be on the 23rd Feb to 2nd April, when so many planets together in your 12th house or the different houses of other ascendants, what they will do together. This is the real picture what we need to see. So wait for this video very soon. Video in the next 2-3 days I will make this video and it will be on your screen. But before this, please subscribe and give your blessings. And this is my request, because in this what I am showing you, I am not going to get any benefits. Let's change ourselves, not the planets, because I am seeing from last 10 years I done so many remedies in my life, no change came. Then I came to the conclusion what mistake I had made in my life, because doing remedies only is not the thing. Do remedies, but along with your karma, and change yourself along with these remedies, then these planets will work for you. But if only you will trying to change the planets only, and then nothing is the case. Then do remedies, change astrologers, change remedies, and the result is the same. And you say 2025 was same, 2026 is same, nothing is changing. Mahadasha is coming, Antardasha is coming, transit is going, because you're not changing yourself. And this is a bitter truth what you need to digest. So thank you very much. This was my duty. So I told you, thank you very much. And my next video is coming. Wait for this video. Very soon we will meet with the 5 planets in the Aquarius and what they are going to do for all the 12 ascendants, and with the remedies, what you can do, my practical remedies, not that remedies though, throw something in the river or bury something in the earth. Thank you very much. We'll meet you in some next video. Till then, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hanuman, Jai Mata Di, Om Namah Shivaya, Jai Malakshmi, Jai Gurudev.